Hello, what is up? Welcome to Running Revolution. My name's Nathan, and in this video, we're taking a look into New Balance's 2024 running shoe lineup. Okay, welcome to the channel. This is Running Revolution, a channel where we talk about running shoes, running tips, everything running, really just trying to make you a better runner. So please consider hitting that subscribe button if you like this content, and go ahead and check out my other videos on the channel. But let's get into the good stuff now. So recently in Austin, Texas, the running event took place. This is an annual event where all the running shoe companies come together through this big expo and they unveil their shoes for the upcoming year. So being 2024 in about like a month. 2024 is in a month. What? Okay, this is crazy. Now, 2024 is going to be an interesting year in the running shoe world. We are seeing some crazy new shoes and some crazy upgrades to previous shoes that we've seen and have loved through the past couple of years. Let's start off with, in my opinion, the shoe that I'm most excited for. That is going to be the New Balance Fuel Cell Super Comp Elite version 4. Can you believe we're on the version 4? So we started with the RC Elite. That shoe was it was just their first entry into the super shoe world. They really hadn't got a hand on it. Every company already had theirs. The Vaporfly really started that movement. They just needed to get a shoe up there. Then we get the RC Elite version 2. Now this shoe took it up a notch, but it really wasn't a racer until we got the version 3. Now, this shoe right here, I don't know if it's a racer either. I've done some workouts in it. This I just love for long runs. The fuel cell compound in the midsole is so absolutely amazing. But we're not here to talk about this shoe. We're here to talk about version 4. And by the looks of it, this is a racer to rival the Vaporfly. And there's another shoe that I'll talk about later that might even be better. But I'm so excited for this shoe. Just by looking at it, you can see a change to the geometry of the shoe. It's very geometric, lots of sharp edges. It reminds me kind of an Adidas shoe, like the Adios Pro 3, the Takumi Sen, shoes like that. But I think this is going to be nothing like the Adios Pro 3. Now, they're still calling the midsole fuel cell, but it is a completely new compound. This is an entire PEBA-based foam now. New Balance has never used PEBA foam before. This is their first time at it, but they're claiming 10% more energy return than the previous model. I think that's pretty amazing if they can live up to that. And they claim through the angular cutouts on the midsole to be able to shave off almost an ounce compared to the previous model. Now, these are just specs and pictures from other videos and other people who I've seen who have gone to the running event. I personally did not get to go, but I would love to go in future years. This is what they're saying about the shoe. Now, the upper, lightweight as you can be. This is stripped down to pure racing energy. This is a lightweight racing shoe, half marathon, but I think this is toned perfectly for the marathon. You've got that max cushion, 39 millimeters in the heel. Not quite sure what the drop is in the forefoot, but I believe the shoe's gonna be coming in around 7 ounces in a men's size 9. So I am super excited for this shoe. Now, moving to the next shoe, this one might just blow my mind. This is an amazing shoe. So the Pacer 1, or the New Balance Supercomp Pacer, came out a couple years ago. I don't know what it was. It really looked like a dollar store shoe. Like, very minimal cushioning. The upper looked flimsy. I personally didn't get my hands on it because I just didn't think it was worth it. I had the Takumi Sen 8 at the time. That was my low profile kind of super shoe. Well, now I think I'm gonna have something to replace the Takumi Sen. Now, on the note of the Takumi Sen, this shoe is actually quite similar. Now, it's very specific. So it's got 32.8 millimeters of foam in the heel and 24.8 in the forefoot. Now, what's pretty cool is they've toned this down to the perfect specifications of their athletes. So much that they go to the 0.8 decimal point of the foam. So they gotta know what they're talking about. Now we'll take a look at the upper. The upper is even more stripped down, so much that there's just a spray painted logo on there. Weighs absolutely nothing, and they're claiming that it weighs in the low 6 ounces. Amazing. This is gonna rival the Takumi Sen from Adidas, the Streakfly from Nike, all those low profile, low stack height super shoes, but can still kick in a bunch of pop. And I should also mention that in the Elite version 4 and the Pacer version 2, they have a thinner carbon plate. Not that it's weaker, but they are able to shave off some weight. There's some grooves in the bottom just to make it flex more and be a little more poppy off the toe. So I'm so excited to get both of these shoes on my feet. The Elite's gonna be coming out early 2024. I hear rumors of February 1st for $250, and the Pacer 2 will be coming later in 2024 for $200, which I'm kind of disappointed because the original one, I think think it was 160. So I think it's like a $40 bump, but they've completely changed the shoe. It is nothing compared to the Pacer version 1. Now we move on to the SC Trainer version 3. It's crazy we're already on version 3. I had the version 1 a couple years ago. Wasn't crazy sold on it. You know, it had that feel so compound. It was very squishy, but it just seemed to sap the energy out of my legs. It was a really heavy shoe. Now version 2 has come out. I hear great things about it, but I'm just looking at version 3, and I think they've toned this to perfection. Now, what I think is really cool about all these shoes is New Balance, they're going for a look. They're going for an identity, their brand. And with their new 2023 lineup of shoes, you can tell they're all made by the same company. They've got the same branding. They've got the same design at the end on the side, the same geometric cut foam. This is so cool. You could even get all these shoes in the same colorway. And I'm excited for the colorways because I've seen some rumors and pictures of tons of colorways, like already 8 colorways for the Elite version 4. So I'm excited for this. But talking about the trainer, it's going to have 40mm stack height in the heel, not quite sure on the forefoot. I believe it's going to be a slightly more firm foam than the entire PIBA base. I believe it's a kind of a EVA and PIBA blend, but you're still going to get that poppy energy return, and it's just going to be a great shoe, I think, for long runs. That's definitely, if I get my hands on the shoe, what I'm going to be using it for. Now, the fourth and final shoe that we're going to cover in this video, a brand new shoe to New Balance's lineup. This is the New Balance Fresh Foam Balos. I think that's how it's pronounced. Balos. B-A-L-O-S. Pull up a picture of the shoe on the screen. Now you might be thinking, what is this shoe? Why wouldn't they just make like the 1080 version 14? Well, this shoe is supposed to be, and this is what I heard from an interview, the 1080 is supposed to be that everything shoe. If you have to pick one shoe to take with you on a vacation, you put the 1080 in your suitcase. You can wear it around for casual wear, you can run it, you can do everything. This is supposed to be kind of, I think they were calling it a super trainer. So like the SC Trainer is that super trainer with that fuel cell compound. This is that super trainer with that fresh foam compound. And by the looks of it, it's got a very curved kind of line along the bottom, very boat shape. I think this is going to have an excellent rocker to roll you through your stride. This just looks like a comfortable shoe to wear, a reliable daily trainer that you're just going to be able to pound out 300, 400 miles, 500 miles on a single pair of these. I am so excited to see these shoes. Okay, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but if you stuck around to the end of the video, thanks so much. Remember, please consider hitting that subscribe button and go ahead and leave a comment. What shoes are you excited for in 2023? And if there's any sneak peeks that you'd like me to do as well, leave those in the comments. But once again, my name's Nathan. This is Running Revolution. Run safe and have fun.